You know, there are small sins and there are big sins. There are sins like, rushing through the prayer, not doing the best wudu. There are sins like not lowering your eyes fast enough. There are sins like maybe making fun of someone, not realizing you crossed the line. That's a sin. It's not good. There are sins like reciting the Quran but not reciting it properly. Small things. There are sins that you can not even realize you're doing. But then there are major sins. The consumption of haram, like you're drinking a beer. The zina of the eyes. It's pretty major. Actual zina. Killing somebody, consuming riba, earning riba, endorsing it, saying something that Allah has made haram, that it's no big deal, it's okay, it's halal, Allah will understand. Things like that. These are major sins. Allah says, you want to be people of the afterlife? Number one thing you give me is don't do major sins. Kaba'ir al-ithm. Stay away from the big stuff. You can refine yourself and work on the smaller things over time and become better and better and better as a Muslim. But the first order of priority is the major sins. If you're dating a girl, you're in major sin. If you're dating a guy, you're in major sin. You need to stop before you worry about anything else in Islam. If you're addicted to pornography, you're in a deep. This is a deep problem. It's a deep spiritual problem. You need to get away from it, because the zina of the eyes will lead to other kinds of zina. You need to stop. That is the first thing you have to address. If you're addicted to alcohol, if you're taking drugs, if you're smoking weed, if you're doing pot, or worse, if you're doing this stuff, you need to stop. If you're stealing money, from your parents, if you're stealing money from your job, you need to stop. If you're investing in what you know are haram industries, and you're making money in a way that you know is not permissible by our deen, and if you're like, oh, I'm in an innocent business, I'm in real estate. Okay, that's innocent enough, but I rent out my warehouse to a club. Okay, you're not clubbing, you're just renting it out to them. You are perpetuating evil. You may not be the fasid, you may not be the corrupt one, but you are the cause of corruption. Without you renting it out, it wouldn't exist. So you're complicit. You're complicit in that. Stop doing the major stuff first. And then the second line of defense, personally, wal fawahish, all forms of shamelessness you need to stop. And I particularly highlighted shamelessness as I was talking to you, dating, pornography, this sort of thing. Why? Because Allah took major sins and immediately after highlighted in particular shamelessness and all forms of it. Any act of it, any manifestation of it, anything that takes you close to it, avoid it altogether. These are the things that we need to prioritize, and these are the goals you need to set for yourself. How will you surround yourself with people that will help you avoid major sins? That will give you fresh company, good company, that keeps you on the right track, and when you're slipping, they're able to stop you and pull you right back in. I pray all the best for you, and I pray that inshallah your life becomes better and better and better as a Muslim, and that you and I are able to stand in front of Allah successful on Judgment Day and be able to congratulate each other because we helped each other make it. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.